In today's video, I'm going to be creating some simple fall decor using these fall hanging pieces from the Dollar Tree. They have the pumpkins and the leaves, and I have a few different colors. I am removing the hanger from these pieces, and all I'm doing is pulling up the staple, and that way I can keep the tassels with the beads on them intact, just in case I want to use them for a future project. I want to say welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. My name is Jenny, and I create budget-friendly decor that's easy to do. And if you like this kind of content, join the family by hitting that subscribe button. I will greatly appreciate it. All I'm doing here is just getting my tassels together to move them to the side. And as you can see, I have a few different colors. I'm going to take this Dollar Tree sanding block and just smooth these down some, because I did pull out the staple and I just wanted to make sure that everything was as smooth as it can be. Once I get that complete, I'm going to be using these transfer stickers. These are from the Dollar Tree. I have a few sheets. These were sent to me by my sweet friend May from Craft Away with May. I knew I was going to use these when the fall came, so thank you so much, May, for sending me these. May is so talented, so what I'm going to do is share her channel in my description box below to give you more inspiration, because she has put out some really cool fall videos, and I absolutely love them. I'm sure you will. So make sure after watching this video you check the description box below so that you can get some more inspiration from my sweet friend May. As you can see, I just sort of cut it down, cut the transfer sheet down so that I won't waste any of the stickers, and then I'm just going to place it right on top of, and this is the back of that decor piece. I'm using the back because it's more of a smooth surface. And here I started using what I had handy because I can't find my Cricut tools. But what I did pick up was this wood spatula that I got from the Dollar Tree. A while ago, I started using this for my transfer stickers, and it actually works just as good as my Cricut tools. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just using this to transfer these stickers over. And once I get them all transferred over, you just pull up the plastic. If anything hasn't transferred over, as you can see, I just go over it until it, it's all over. And how cute is this? Really simple project, and this can actually be a great fall gift. I'm pretty much just going to repeat that step and do the same thing to all of these pieces. So I'm going to have to open another sheet because that sheet, that leftover sheet wasn't enough, so I'll just save that for something else. And all I'm going to do is just cut this piece down as well, and I'm just trying to line it up, and then I'm going back in with that spatula to go over the leaf. And then I noticed that there's a little spot right there on the end that probably can use a little bit of the sticker. So once I get done transferring this over, I'm just going to place any leftover stickers that's on this sheet right in that little spot, so everything can kind of be even distributed. As you can see, I'm just finding placement, and I'm finding a sticker that's the right size, and then I'm just going to transfer that over. I'm just going to continue doing that till I do all 4 of my pieces. And now what I'm going to do is go in with some Mod Podge to cover these up. Now I'm actually creating a nice cute set of coasters, and you can use the other side. I just wanted to use the smooth side. And so what I'm going to do is just give it 2 good coats of this Mod Podge, letting it dry in between each coat. These are so darling as coasters, but they can be styled around your home for the fall. I just thought these was really simple, really budget friendly, and easy to do to bring fall into the home. I may end up taking these, installing these in my office. I'm not sure, but they are super duper adorable. And I did want to create a holder for these as well, and you'll see me do that shortly once I finish applying the Mod Podge to these. So I'm going to take one of these crates from the Dollar Tree, and I am just going to go in with some wood stain. And the color wood stain I'm using is that Early American. That's always been my go-to wood stain. I absolutely love the color, but I do use different methods of stains. This is just the one that I'm using for today. So once I get it complete, I'm going to take one of those tassels, and I just want to use the cord and the bead. So I am going to cut this tassel off, and I'm just going to apply these beads and this string to where the beads are in the center, but I did want them to just hang a little bit. And I'm just going to string the excess cord through the holes on the side of this crate, and to keep everything in place I am going to be using some hot glue. And the Dollar Tree have many different transfer stickers, so I think these would be cute if you use the different word transfer stickers, the black and white words that's usually in the Dollar Tree that says like thankful and other sayings like that. I think it'll be cute with that, or just with some really cute floral pieces. But I really wanted to use the ones that I received from my friend May. They just scream fall, and I love the different colors. And so as you can see, I'm just tacking down the cord in the inside, and then now I'm going to go and tack these beads down. I'm just pulling it down because I wanted to sort of hang a little bit. And once I get that complete, all I'm going to do is place my cute little coasters right in the inside. And as you can see, you can actually use these as is as coasters. You can style them on either side. I just think this is really cute, and I think it's actually a really cute fall gift if you wanted to wrap this up in some paper and gift this to someone. I absolutely love how simple these was and how cute they are, and I am going to end up taking these to my office. So this next project is really simple. I have one of these chunky book pieces, wood pieces from the Dollar Tree out of the Crafter Square section. And I also picked up this fabric from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree did put out some really nice fall fabrics, and I did pick up a few to create some projects with. So all I'm doing is cutting it down to size, and then I'm just going to take some Mod Podge to apply this to that wood piece. I didn't want to paint it because I wanted this to have like a print, and I wanted some texture, but if you wanted to just paint it, that would be fine. But I thought this just brought in a little bit more character and just made the project look a little bit more high-end. And so what I'm doing is placing it right on top of the Mod Podge. I just made sure that I got the sides and got the creases so that and I'm pushing everything down with my fingers just so everything could be nice and intact. And I'm just going to continue adding Mod Podge under the fabric and then laying it down. And I sort of did it in sections instead of all at once, because I just wanted to make sure that I can get this as smooth as possible, because I am styling this on my extended coffee cart, and I wanted it to have almost like a book look to it, but not so much, but sort of like a book look, a nice little sign. And so I just wanted to make sure that everything was nice and smooth. So once I get all of that done, I am going to go over the sides so that I don't have to cut anything down. I'm just going to push everything to the side, and any leftover fabric I'll just attach it to the back. Just fold everything down so you don't have to cut anything. And so when I get to the ends, I'll show you. I'm going to sort of just fold it as if you're wrapping a gift and just Mod Podge over that, and you will see what I mean shortly. So once I get all of that, as you can see, this is what I was referring to. I just folded it like it was a gift, applied some extra Mod Podge, and I'm just going to keep going over it a few times to get it to stay tacked down. As you can see, I just folded it just like I was wrapping a Christmas gift, and I do go over each piece a few times until it dries and I really get it tacked down. So I'm just going to flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. And then once I get all of that done, I'm going to go over this entire thing with some more Mod Podge on top of the fabric so that I can get it to be nice and stiff, and so that way, you know, it can stay intact. And it has dried, and now I have one of those leaves, the orange color. As you can see, I removed the tassel all I'm doing is attaching this leaf to the project. And that's what I love about these leaves. You can paint them, but they already have really beautiful fall colors. You can keep the tassels on them, you can remove them. I just think these were some really nice pieces that you can use to create some really budget friendly and simple fall decor. Now for these next two projects, I am removing the tassel on the two of the green ones. I really do love this green. And as you can see, I'm just using my little staple remover to lift up the staples. And then now I know they're already this green color, but since I'm going to be using the back, I'm just going over it again with this Sage Paint by Waverly. I'm not going to paint the bottom. I'm going to keep the lighter green. It's just a little lighter just to give these a little bit of definition. But I wanted to go over these because I'm going to be pairing these with some of those little glass holders from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint those as well. And so I did want the colors to match. And what I'm going to be using is those 4-pack of little glass, maybe those are like tea candle holders from the Dollar Tree. They come 4 in a pack. So I did pull out 2, and I'm just going to go over these with some of that paint, giving them 2 coats, letting them dry in between each coat. And then I'm just going to take some jute cord and just wrap it around the rim of the little glass jar, and I'm just going to add some hot glue to tack that down. And as you can see, I'm just wrapping it around, making sure I have it around the very top neck of these little jars. And these projects came out really cute as well. And I'm just going to repeat that to the second one off camera, just adding the jute cord. Once I get both of them complete, all I'm going to be doing is attaching these to the little leaves. And I have these really cute little fall tea candle holders. These are absolutely so adorable. And I think they would be really cute in that orange color as well. Now the Dollar Tree have these cute little orange LED tea candles, and I'm just going to turn those on, add them in the inside. And how adorable are these? I styled them near my previous DIY on my coffee card, and I absolutely love how simple these were to make and how cute they turned out. Now for my next project using these decor pieces, I'm going to start off with one of these these are 10-inch wood planks from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to go in with the same early American wood stain and just stain this piece. Now I am going to be pairing this with 3 of those decor pieces. I originally was going to use the 3 leaves that I have here, but I decided to switch out one of those leaves for the orange pumpkin. Now as for this tassel, what I'm doing here is I'm just clipping off the tassel, because I do want to add this to the side of this decor piece. And so what I'm going to do is just attach it on the side. I'm going to make sure that I have the beads sort of centered, and I'm going to go in with some hot glue first to add some dots of glue to tack down those beads, and then I'll go in and add a line of hot glue to tack down that hanging cord. I thought this would be really cute to add to the side of this piece, and just so I can utilize these beads. But I definitely kept all of the tassels and beads from the other pieces, because I'm going to be using those in future DIY videos. So now that I have that complete, all I'm going to do now is start attaching my leaves. So I'm looking for placement first. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't lower than the piece, and I'm just trying to figure out how do I want these leaves to be tilted. So I do take a moment here really trying to figure that out. Once I got that complete, I just added some hot glue, and I just pressed it down firmly because it's also on the top of that jute cord, and I wanted to make sure that everything stays intact. And so I holds it for a minute till it dries, and then I go in with the other leaf. And this is when I decided that I wanted to add the pumpkin in the center instead of another leaf. So I removed the tassel from that pumpkin. I'm adding hot glue to the sides as well as to the bottom to act as extra support. So I placed the pumpkin down, and then I'm going behind those leaves where they're going to connect with the pumpkin to secure that. Now I do have another one of those tassel things, and I'm just going to tie a knot first so that I can just clip off that tassel and still have a little loop to loop it around the stem of that pumpkin. I was a little bit out of frame, but I pretty much just tied a knot, and then I clipped that one. I didn't want the beads to fall off, so I cut it down so I tied the knot so the beads wouldn't fall off on the end. And then I'm just wrapping the excess cord around the stem of that pumpkin and making sure that I tack down the jute cord. And once I get that complete, that is it. I think this is just a simple little shelf sitter. I said sitter. A cute little shelf sitter to add to your home to just bring in some fall. So I have one of these little metal black candle holders from the Dollar Tree, but to upgrade it, I wanted to wrap this around. I wanted to wrap some jute cord around it first, just to elevate this piece, or just to make it look a little bit more of my style and matches my decor. So first, I wrap it around the top part where the candle goes. So I wrap it around, and then I add some hot glue to tack that down, and then I go in and start wrapping it around the remaining of the candle holder. And so I go in with a dot of glue on the first piece. So I'm just pulling off some jute cord first because that big roll would not go through the hole. So I add a little dot of hot glue, and then I'm just going to start wrapping it around the circle piece. And so as you can see, I'm holding it because it was trying to unravel. I know I could have just added a little bit more glue, but I'll do that at the end. Once I got a steady grip of it, I just continue wrapping it around, and then I end up adding hot glue as needed. And so I'm going to continue doing this, and as you can see, it's now covering the ring. And then I'm just going to continue doing that until I get to the bottom. And once I get to the bottom, as you can see, I'm just going around it, and then I'll come back to the other side and continue wrapping this cord until I get to the top part, and then I'll tack that down with hot glue. And then after that, what I'm going to do is wrap the bottom, as you can see. And now I'm taking that green leaf. I thought this was so cute, and I'm just adding hot glue where everything is going to connect, and I'm just going to place this right where it connects with the candle holder. Now I should have done a pair of these, which I am, because you can't style just one. I'm going to have to create a pair, but I thought this was a really simple, cute fall candle holder. And the Dollar Tree put out these really cute LED candles for the season, and I just thought these were adorable. They're battery operated. I added one in there, and I just think this is absolutely lovely for the fall. And they do have these candle holders also in orange color. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I did. If so, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these DIYs were your favorite. And until next time, my sweet friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.